It is 7:05 on September 17th, 2025. I'm calling to order the Capital Projects and Operations Committee meeting. If there's any courtesy of the floor, speak now. Nobody here. Perfect. Mr. Emili, will you give us an update on the Criminal Administration Building parking lot repaving?
Sure. So a contract was awarded this spring to the H&K Group for the milling, repaving, and restriping of the Criminal Administration Building parking lot, as well as the entrance to the intake area for the Juvenile Justice Center. That work was completed over a 1-week period in May, and the project's been closed out.
No problems? Everything was on time and on budget?
We ran into some sub-base because subgrade issues where it was really just pumping when they drove the trucks over it. So we had a small change order to
I think I remember that.
install some new sub-base.
We're going to come back to the parking deck replacement in the Government Center. We're going to go to Graysdale, the boiler blowdown automation.
Yeah, in July, Chemakwa completed the installation of the automated boiler blowdown system for the Graysdale Boiler House. The system continuously monitors the chemistry of the water within the boilers to make sure that the solids content and the conductivity remain within the ideal operating range. And it automatically controls continuous blowdowns versus doing manual blowdowns, which we're doing now, and will help to save water and energy consumption.
And where are we with that? That's complete, or
It's
that's
completed, yes.
The arcade patio concrete replacement.
We had issued a purchase order to professional construction contractors this spring to repair roughly 1,600 square feet of the patio area underneath the arcade at Graysdale. It was existing brick pavers it was in poor condition. It was a tripping hazard for the residents. That's an area where they like to congregate quite a bit. So we had that all ripped out. We laid down new stone subbase and poured a reinforced concrete slab as a replacement.
100% complete.
Yes.
Moving to Parks and Rec, Louise Moore Park, maintenance garage. I know we just talked about the overhead electrical going to underground and moving some wire. Anything else going on there, or are we 100% done?
It's 100% done at this point.
Bathroom replacement at Wyatt Tuck.
Yeah, so council had approved the contracts last month for the plumbing and electrical, and you had previously approved the contracts with CXT for the pre-engineered building bathroom structure, as well as the GC work with H&K. We held the pre-construction meeting in early September, and the demolition work is just getting started on that. We should have the new bathroom installed by the end of this year.
These structure, you said pre-engineered. Are they like mobile units that are getting installed, or are they just a pre-engineered metal building that you're putting bathrooms in?
It's a precast concrete bathroom that ships in 2 pieces, and they join them on site.
That's kind of like a modular.
Yes. Yeah, we installed the same exact bathroom at Louise Moore Park about 2 years ago, and Lake Mincy as well.
You said should be done by the end of the year?
Yes.
Anybody have any questions so far? I'm kind of rambling through these. All of this stuff is stuff we voted on. I'll trying to get out of here at a reasonable hour. Moving on to bridges. Bridge 15, Meadows Road, Lower Salkin Township. Lori, isn't that your bridge?
Kinsley Construction started work on the new bridge this spring following completion of extensive utility relocation work, including both water, sewer, as well as the aerial utilities. To date, Kinsley has completed installation of the bridge pier as well as one of the abutments. They're currently in the process of constructing the second abutment. Once that's done, the new precast concrete box beams will be installed, and they'll install the new concrete bridge deck after that. There's a chance, if the weather cooperates, that we can get the new roadway paved this year. If not, we're still on track to have the project completed in the spring next year as originally planned.
Great. If you can keep us posted, I know paving season's going to be ending here very shortly.
Can I cut the ribbon on the day it's done? I really have an investment in getting across that bridge one more time.
Okay, moving on
Or
to.
before you get to
Yeah, yeah,
the
sure.
parking, can I just,
Absolutely.
things that are not on the agenda, do you mind?
Sure.
All right, just if you can give me an update. Back in 2025, capital projects for the prison, HVAC, any update on that?
The prison was getting quotes. We haven't officially moved forward with anything yet.
And the wall repair?
We just released an RFP for the design, and the bids are coming back either later this week or next week, I believe.
So both of those will be pushed off until 2026.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any movement with the permitting, the state paperwork at the daycare at Graysdale?
I believe they had the reinspection last week, and it passed.
Are we,
I
is
don't know anything beyond that.
there anything preventing us from opening yet?
I think that question would be better asked to Ms. Wondolowski.
Any other questions before we get on the parking deck? All right, so parking deck replacement, where are we at with the design phase?
Yeah, so Alloy 5 started the design work around mid-July. All the survey, the geotechnical work has been completed. The preliminary plans are well underway. They're expecting to submit those preliminary plans to the Conservation District in mid-October to begin the process to receive the NPDES permit. We're aiming to have a contract for the precast concrete advertised and hopefully awarded by the end of this year, because there is about 9-month lead time to receive the precast concrete. So that's really the thing that's driving the schedule for construction.
So the precast drawings are done and we're already able to start getting bidders for that?
We're not quite done yet. We want to have that done within the next month or so that we can get it advertised and hopefully awarded by the end of this year.
So best case, we could do demolition ending 26 and hope to be building in the beginning of 27. Is that kind of where you guys see that schedule tracking?
I think that we
Precast
could
is 9
start,
months, 12 months out, somewhere
should
in
be
that
able to
range?
start demolition sooner than that. We need to have the MPDES permit in hand before we can start any kind of demolition. But I think at this point, a spring, summer timeframe for demolition is likely achievable.
What do they tell you the typical turnaround time for the NIPSI permit is? Like 4 to 6 months?
Yeah, that seems about right.
All right. Has the construction managers started getting involved with, have they talked about PLAs, like project labor agreement? Is the county open to the concept of having a project labor agreement open so we can possibly open this up to other county contractors outside of the, union or ABC affiliated contractors to hopefully get more interest and more people bidding on this project?
I mean, we're going to follow the county's procurement guidelines that are in place with the RCO.
I know other counties and other projects, special projects of this nature have operated under specific PLAs, gives us the ability to be a little bit more flexible with how we procure bids. I would love to have that conversation with this council. If anybody has any reservations, I'd love to hear them. I just want to make sure we are doing everything we can to attract as many bidders as possible for this project. So that is definitely something I hope we can talk about more in one way, shape, or form. Anything else, Mr. Amelia, on the parking deck that, any issues that you guys have come up from the design team or from the project management, from the construction management?
No, there really haven't been any issues to date. The designer, construction manager have both been involved since day one, working well together with each other as well as the county. So things have gone pretty smoothly.
Do we have an estimated start date?
Start date for what?
Demolition.
Demolition. We're looking at like a spring, late spring, early summer timeframe, most likely for demolition.
Anybody else have any questions
I
for
do.
Mr. Amelia? Go ahead.
Go ahead. The Conservation District plan and approval, how
Yes.
long do you anticipate? Because I know part of their concern when they transitioned was it's taking a little longer for them to get to read some of these things and complete. So is that a potential?
About 4 to 6 months is typical, and this is a fairly simple plan in terms of what they review, so hopefully on the shorter end.
And do you have to wait to do the other things to hear from them first?
Yes.
That's my question.
The simplicity being that it's already a paved site. We're not increasing the impervious, right? Like, we're basically extending what's already there. So hopefully conservation is easy to go through. Mr. Kapoor?
So in the interim, are we spending any money to shore up that parking deck because it's a hazard?
We're not at that point where we need to undertake any kind of repairs on the parking deck right now. It's the investments we've made in previous years, they're still holding up well enough that we don't need any additional measures.
Okay, so no more bringing in pieces of the parking deck to show us all. That's not going to happen anymore.
No.
Thank you.
Giovanni? Mr. Mealy, if you don't have anything else to add, I appreciate you staying so late, answering all our questions.
No problem.